needs to investigate how it is that one billionaire is off making public policy and foreign policy for the entire world. We need to investigate how this happened, what's in those contracts that permits him to have this kind of power. It's the responsibility of Congress to investigate this. It's also the responsibility of the Department of Defense to go back and take a look at those contracts. That kind of activity poses a danger to the United States, to Ukraine, and to the rest of the world.
What do you learn so far, either increase or decrease your concerns about the risk of AI?
So I do not understand why this meeting is barred, why the press has been barred from this meeting. What most of the people have said is we want innovation, but we've got to protect safety. That's important. Every single person in the room said yes, government has an important role to play. Lindsey Graham and I have a tech bill, and it is a tech bill that would provide some serious regulation over some of the tech giants. It covers issues like privacy as well as AI. Let's sit down and talk about it. Let's put something real on the table instead of everybody agrees that we need safety and innovation.
Did you confront Musk about it?
I'm sorry?
You're on the committee today. The consumer price index came out. We saw the biggest monthly jump of 2023. Are you satisfied with the way the Fed has been handling tackling inflation?
Look, we always have to remember what the causes are of inflation. The Fed has one tool, and that is to raise interest rates so that they can try to drive up unemployment. And that, of course, runs a terrible risk of pitching the whole economy into recession. It also is a way of saying to millions of Americans, which is what Fed Chair Powell said, he wanted to put millions of Americans out of work. It makes it really hard that they have to bear the costs of inflation. Fed Chair Powell has admitted that there are certain parts of what drive up prices that he can't do anything about. And part of that is when we have increases, for example, in the costs of fuel because the Soviets and the Saudis have reduced supply, it's going to push up prices. And the idea that the Fed can raise interest rates and somehow magically that's going to produce more oil, it just doesn't work that way. So the Fed's job is to remember they actually have two responsibilities. One is inflation, one is employment. And that is not to keep raising interest rates so that they tip this economy into a recession when people are trying to deal with prices like higher oil prices that the Fed cannot affect.
Did you personally confront Elon Musk?
I'm sorry?
Did you personally confront Elon Musk in there about the Starlink Ukraine issue?
They're sitting at a big round table all by themselves. All of the senators are to sit there and ask no questions. That's the setup.
Senator Warren, you basically came face-to-face with...
I'm sorry?
What did you make of it? Are you confident that your legislation with Senator Graham or any other AI legislation is going to pass before the next election?
Well, we're sure out there fighting for it. And the American people know we have got to have some changes here. Look, it's the giant tech companies that are the only ones in America who get the special deal. And that is because of Section 230. They are not responsible, can't get sued in court when they cause injury, and at the same time, there's no effective government oversight of them. We need a tech industry bill that actually addresses that head on, that also addresses the monopoly implications, how these giants aren't just big, they are big and they kill competition. And that means they kill innovation in the industry because they are driven to do nothing but increase their own profits. And we need some government supervision over this. There's no other industry in America that gets away with what they get away with, and it's time to put a stop to that.
Senator Warren, did anything...
Thank you very much.